Today I'm going to show you how to make cranberry apple compote. It's a really tasty addition to your turkey dinner, and I think that's pretty impressive coming from me because I normally do not like cranberries. But a number of years ago, I saw this recipe in a magazine, and I decided I'd make it for a family Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner. And interestingly enough, when I tasted it, I found out I liked it too. And it's been a part of every turkey dinner since then. I haven't found anyone who doesn't like it. And so I'm quite sure you and your family will like it also. To make this compote, these are the things that you need. I have 1/3 cup of water in a pot, and I'll also be putting 1/3 cup of sugar. Now, just so you know, the original recipe asked for 3/4 cup of sugar, and I've definitely tweaked that over the years. It just was too much for our family. But the recipe works however much sugar you put in. I wouldn't put in more than 3/4 cup though. You also need 1 cup of fresh or frozen cranberries. You need 1 teaspoon of unflavored gelatin, which will go into 3 tablespoons of water. And you need 1 cup of chopped, your choice, peel or not peeled apples, and 1/3 cup of chopped walnuts. That's all. Let's get started. First, we're going to make a sugar syrup. And so what I want to do is take my 1/3 cup of water, just start to heat it up. And once it gets a little warm, I'm going to add the sugar in and stir in the sugar until it's dissolved. There, my sugar is dissolved, and now I'm going to add my cup of cranberries. I want the cranberries to boil for 5 minutes, so I'll set the timer. As the cranberries are cooking, I'll stir them occasionally, and approximately a minute before they're done, I'm going to also put the teaspoon of gelatin into the 3 tablespoons of cold water so that it can set. Cranberries like to pop. Be ready for it. People often mention that Christmas is a time for miracles, or say that they are hoping for a Christmas miracle. Well, in my opinion, miracles can happen at any time of the year. Luke chapter 1 verse 45 tells us that Elizabeth prophesied these words over Mary. Blessed, spiritually fortunate, and favored of God is she who believed and confidently trusted that there would be a fulfillment of the things that were spoken to her by the angel sent from the Lord. This verse gives me so much hope. After seeking the Lord with all of our hearts for many years, Sam and I have been blessed with prophecies of great things that are to come for us. I know these things will happen because 2 Corinthians chapter 1 verse 20 tells me that all the promises of God are yes in Christ. In my impatience, I want things to happen now. Often, the devil tempts me to think that God isn't listening to me and that nothing will ever happen. Other times, my flesh tells me that it is impossible for these promises to come to pass. But I hold on to this verse with faith. I am blessed when I believe and wait patiently, knowing God cannot lie, and He makes miracles happen. I expect to be blessed and will continue to believe for miracles, whether they come at Christmas or not. I encourage you, like Mary, to believe what God has said and stand in faith, waiting for your miracle, maybe even this Christmas. I just sprinkled the gelatin across the top of the water to give it some time to soften up. We're getting a nice rich cranberry color. Five minutes is up. Now I'm going to put the gelatin into the cranberries. And I just want to stir it until the gelatin is dissolved in there. It doesn't take very long at all. You can see now. Then turn off the heat. And take the cranberries off the heat. They look sort of like that. Mostly cooked down, but there's still some cranberries in there too that are partially whole. Going to add the apples. And the walnuts. And stir it all together until the apples and walnuts are all covered with the cranberries. There. Pour everything into a bowl. And then it needs to be refrigerated for at least 2 hours. Actually, I generally make this the day before. And then it's in the refrigerator and it's ready to go the next day. It's not one more thing that I have to do as I'm preparing the turkey. So I hope you enjoy this, and Merry Christmas from Sam and I.